Want to create more content in less time? AI image editors can help you do just that. So in this video, I partner with Adobe to show you how AI photo and image editors speed up your entire creative workflow from background cleanup to enhancement to exporting. If you've been looking for the best AI photo editor or a faster AI workflow for creators, I'll show you exactly how these tools fit together. So let's start with what AI image editors actually do for content creators, and then we'll move to how to create social content with AI in Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Express. These tools enhance images automatically, they fix lighting, they adjust exposure, they clean up backgrounds, improve colors, and help you format visuals for every platform. So instead of spending 10 minutes on every single photo, you get a repeatable AI workflow that makes everyday content creation way easier. AI image editing is perfect for creators, marketers, students, small businesses, and anyone posting on social media. For the first example, let me walk you through a full workflow using a raw social photo. So for step one in this workflow, we're going to remove background automatically using Adobe Express. So right here with Adobe Express, I'm going to click here and upload that image. And I'm going to click remove background right here. And just like that, it cut me out of the background. So that messy living room basically disappeared instantly, and it left me this clean cutout of the subject of myself that I could use in my post. And Express is perfect for creating reels, ads, product photos, thumbnails, social media posts. Now for step two, I'm going to enhance things with this photo. So I'm going to enhance the exposure, the color, the tone, again, inside of Adobe Express. So all I have to do is open an editor. And here I could quickly improve the image. So the brightness, I could even out the skin tones, fix any type of white balance issues, recover highlights. So they have this adjust option right here. And these are all the different options. So in this case, I want to boost the contrast. It's a little bit dark, so I could actually make it brighter here. The highlights, I could actually bump that up too. And let's actually not have as much shadows here because it was getting a little dark, and I could make it a little bit warmer, right? So all this could be improved here, and I could even sharpen this image a little bit more here. Now you could also do that with one click using Adobe Photoshop filters in Express. So they have options for color punch here, and all these have their own intensity control. So you could just dial it in a little bit more here, and they have all kinds of different options too. You could view them all here, and you could apply any of these Photoshop filters in Express in just one click. And this photo already looks a whole lot better in less than 1 minute. Now the third step in this workflow is we're going to add our own branding or text templates in Adobe Express. So we could choose from this tab any pre-made templates. Let's say I was doing this for podcast cover. So I'll go ahead and search for that, and it's going to give me a bunch of different options here. And I like this one. Let me choose this one right here. And I'm going to go ahead and add this as a page, and I'll copy this over, and I'll go ahead and delete this guy right here. And I'll put myself here, and I'll go ahead and resize myself here, and then I'll make some adjustment to the text next. So this makes Express a great tool for creating social content. And under templates, they also had an AI tool that generates templates for you. So this makes Express a great tool for creating social content with AI. Now I'll make some final adjustments here, and I'll go ahead and add my own logo here. And I've already uploaded my logo here, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right here in the corner. And this is how creators could stay consistent visually across platform. You could brand every single type of post you create, just like this in Express. Now, step four, we could actually resize this for every platform using Adobe Express Expand. So right here, with every image you create, every post you create, you could go ahead and press resize right on top over here. And this is already created in this Instagram size. This is the square size. But you could go ahead and do this for portraits, for reels, landscape, for YouTube thumbnails. I'll choose the Instagram stories since this is already in square format. We'll go ahead and resize it here. And it intelligently fills the side or the top in this case using AI, so the composition still works in the new layout. This makes Adobe Express one of the best AI photo editors for content and for social media. Now, step five, we're going to export optimized images for the web and for mobile. So all I have to do is press download right on top. Now I could select the one that I just resized, or I could choose the all pages option. That will let me download all the different sizes I created, in this case, 2 different sizes. PNG is going to be the best option for most social media platforms and the web here. And then you could just go ahead and press download from here. And with these presets, it's ready for the platform you're posting to. So your photo stays sharp with the right compression, And that is the very first workflow I wanted to show you. Now let's look at a more complex photo and look at a fast AI image workflow using Adobe Photoshop and Firefly. And this is a portrait with bad lighting and obviously a lot of distracting objects like these people in the background that I want to remove. So I'm going to use Firefly here and I'm going to upload that image. And I'm just going to tell Firefly to remove the people and computers in the background. So let's go ahead and generate a new one. And just by typing in remove people from background, Firefly fills the space automatically. So it's still the same space, but all the clutter here that I had and all the people are now gone. And you could do the exact same thing inside of Adobe Photoshop too. Now for step 2, let's do a background cleanup with Adobe Firefly. What if you wanted entirely a different background? Maybe I don't want this office space for what I'm trying to create. This doesn't make sense. So I just opened the image here with Photoshop and I'm going to choose this option, select subject. This is going to automatically select the subject for me. Now this person has a lot of hair here and I want to make sure that turns out really clean. So instead of removing it in one click, I could actually refine that. They have this option here if I click this to select and mask. So I'm going to choose this option right here. And this actually gives me a lot of options. One of them is just right here. It says refine hair. So you could select this and it will already help with your selection. You could see already the hair selection looks a lot more natural. And they have an opacity filter here. So you could see how cleanly it's cutting this person out of the background. So when I put a new background, it's going to look nice and neutral. Now, this also looks really nice with soft clothing edges and any transparent area. Now the subject looks really, really clean. So I could just press OK. And now I'm going to press create mask from selection. So it's going to cut out the background really cleanly. And now I'm going to replace the background with Adobe Firefly. So all I have to do is click generate background right over here. And then I'll tell Firefly to create a different background for me. So modern office space this time without people. Okay, that looks a whole lot better. So now for step 4, we need to fix the lighting. This was just taken in a different office, right, under fluorescent lighting. So I could do this a couple of different ways. The best way I found is with harmonize. This is inside of Photoshop. I could just click right here. Now this already fixed our color balance with warmer skin tone. Now I just have to make sure I add some brightness to it. So I could add right here, they have an adjustment layer for curves. This is one of the best ways to bring up the midtones. You select in the middle here and you boost everything up. So you could see now we have a really nice bright image that looks like this person was in this office in the first place. The skin tones are warmer, the color balance is fixed, and the exposure looks perfectly right. For step 5, I want to show you how to reframe with generative expand with Adobe Photoshop. So sometimes you may have a square photo like this. That's too tight for a thumbnail, right? You need to expand that to be 16 by 9. So you could use generative expand to fill this in. And all you have to do is use the selection tool right over here. Select that side. I'm going to hold shift and select this other side here. And I just need to do generative fill here. And then you could either describe how you want this extended. So you could say extend background with neutral lighting. Or typically, if you just press generate, it will give you 3 good options that you could choose from. And just like that, you have a wide version, a thumbnail size version of this image without having to reshoot. Now, step 6, you could actually upscale this. So there's an option here under the image tab called generative upscale. And right here, they have something called topaz upscale. This will help sharpen with Adobe Photoshop. So if the original image was not in the right resolution, you just run it through topaz upscale right here inside of Photoshop. And you could do this with 2 scale. So it doubles the resolution to 4K here, or even 4X. In this case, 2X is going to be good enough for me. I'm going to upscale. And now the image is doubled in resolution. So the image becomes a lot more crisp without creating any additional artifacts here. Now, the next example is going to be a Lightroom workflow example. And this is for batch consistency for creators. And this is perfect for people that are posting daily. Now, on my channel alone, I've posted more than 1,000 videos. So batch processing is one of my favorite workflows. And this is for enhancing a photo shoot. So I have a bunch of screenshots I need to turn to thumbnails. So for step 1, I'm going to import a batch of photos here from this entire set that I took. So I have maybe about 6 or 7 different pictures. You could do this with 20, 30 pictures too. So in this case, I have about 10 photos. So I'm going to go ahead and add those here in Lightroom. Now, step 2 is I need to color correct these with Lightroom. And I could actually choose a preset. And then Lightroom will automatically analyze my image here and recommend the best presets for me. So right on top, they have this icon. and it's analyzing the picture. And right over here, it's already giving me some presets that I could choose from. This looks good. This looks pretty good. And they have more subtle ones here. So it just adds a little bit of an adjustment to your image. In this case, I actually like this one right here. So I'm going to choose it, but I have a ton of different options available. And if I click this option here, I could also edit this further manually if I want to use any of these sliders here. I actually like the look of this compared to what I started with. And as you could see, my other images just don't look anywhere as vibrant. So it's created a really nice preset for us. So for step 3, this is where the batch processing comes in. We're going to copy and paste this setting, the AI enhanced adjustments, from one photo and paste that across our entire batch. So with this selected right here, copy, edit settings, and I just selected one and held shift and selected the rest, paste, edit settings. And just like that, every single image in my photo shoot is completely ready to go. Consistent lighting, consistent tone across that entire photo shoot. So instead of editing one photo at a time, I was able to do this with one photo and apply it to the rest in just a few seconds. So as you can see, these AI workflows made it way easier to create clean, consistent content without spending hours editing photos. Use these powerful AI editing tutorials to speed up your content creation process and see which tool fits your style best. Adobe has obviously some of the best products and tools to do this. I've used all kinds of products that Adobe has for content creation for well over 15 years now. I'll put links in the description of this video for every Adobe tool that I used in my demos. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you on the next video.